Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my lowest calorie kitchen. So I've been out of the kitchen actually for quite a while now, and I was craving some chocolate chip cookies, man. I thought to myself, hey, that's the perfect time to get back in the kitchen. I gotta make me an anabolic recipe, I'm gonna make me some chocolate chip cookies. I can't wait. So I grabbed my lowest calorie cookbook, which you should definitely check out, and I saw this in there. Damn, that's a long list of ingredients, man. Now don't get me wrong, I worked really hard on that chocolate chip cookie recipe together with John from John Sharp Fitness, and that recipe turned out great. The cookies were awesome, they tasted almost as good as the real deal, but in my quest to get the perfect anabolic chocolate chip cookie, I lost track of a very important aspect when creating such a recipe, and that is the simplicity, the level of difficulty, just the amount of ingredients, man. That's just a crazy amount of ingredients. When you look at that list, it goes on and on. There's gotta be a better way, right? And wouldn't you know it, there is. So if you wanna see the easiest chocolate chip cookies you'll ever make, which still tastes good, of course, everything tastes good on this channel, then stick around and let's see how we can make the easiest, lowest calorie, anabolic chocolate chip cookies. Roll that freaking intro. Just get yourself a food scale. On that food scale, put a bowl, turn it on of course, and inside that bowl add 20 grams of low calorie butter, which is 40% fat for me. And after you add 20 grams of butter, you're gonna add 20 grams of granular erythritol. And after you add the 20 grams of granular erythritol, you would add 20 grams of brown erythritol. Mix this up real quick. And on top of that, we're gonna add 20 grams of unsweetened applesauce, 20 grams of liquid egg whites, and 20 grams of vanilla flavored casein protein powder. Then we're gonna add just a small pinch of salt, just a small drizzle of vanilla extract, and just a small pinch of baking powder. Give it a good mix again. So you got that, right? That would be 20 grams of butter, 20 grams granular erythritol, 20 grams brown erythritol, 20 grams unsweetened applesauce, 20 grams egg whites, 20 grams casein protein powder, and guess how many chocolate chips we're gonna add to this recipe. Wouldn't you know it, that will be lucky number 20. 20 grams of sugar-free chocolate chips, the minis kind of course. Now ain't that the simplest recipe you've ever seen? That's 20 grams of everything, except of course for the salt, baking powder and the bit of vanilla extract. But all you need to remember is that lucky number 20. And that's it. That is our cookie dough. It even looks like real cookie dough. So let's just shape our cookies. Just get a baking tray lined with some parchment paper. And you don't need any special tools for this. You don't need to get fancy about it. Just use a teaspoon and basically, you can use a tablespoon if you want. You can shape this to any shape or size you want. I'll just make balls of it. I'll just scoop a teaspoon and just make a tiny ball, and that's our cookie. It will melt, it will spread out, it doesn't matter. You don't have to cool it in the fridge or anything. Just get a teaspoon, scoop it out, and form a dough ball, and that's it. This is a quick and easy recipe. This is for simplicity's sake, so we're not doing anything complicated here. And I got 9 cookies, and we're just gonna bake these for 8 to 10 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So in the oven they go. And here's how they look like fresh out of the oven. They will deflate a bit because that's what casein does, it inflates and then deflates, but the texture will be amazing in the end. They will be very soft now, so let them cool down 10 minutes on the pan itself, and then for another 10 minutes on a cooling rack. And in total, again, we're faced with the lucky number 20. So let this cool down for 20 minutes, and then we can perform our favorite part of the video, which is the taste test. So see you in 20 minutes. And here we are, guys, my favorite part of the video and yours as well, the taste test. So here we have our 9 cookies. They have been cooling down for approximately 20 minutes, the lucky number of course for today's video. They are hardened up. But even though they have a hard exterior, the interior is still a bit soft and chewy. The more you let them out and the more they cool down and the more they rest, the harder it will get. And of course they are always better after about a few hours, but after about 20 minutes, once they cool down completely, you can enjoy these and they will taste amazing. So the calories and macros will be posted on screen right now. Of course it's an anabolic recipe, it's a low-calorie recipe, so assuming you make these equal in size. Mine didn't turn out exactly equal in size. I have a few smaller ones here and a few larger ones there, but it's a quick recipe. I didn't put too much focus and too much effort into making these equal. It really doesn't matter to me because you can bet your ass I'm gonna eat all of these in one sitting. So I don't care if one is bigger, the other is smaller. I'm eating the entire batch. This is a one-man serving right here. So let's see. Got that on camera. I'm not gonna pretend these are better than the original, so no matter how hard you try, you won't get anabolic cookies to taste as good as the real deal, but you can get really close. I did that in my previous chocolate chip cookie recipe, and you can rest assured these are definitely worth it. They are really close to the real deal, and they satisfy that chocolate chip cookie craving, allowing you to say no to the real deal and eat the anabolic one instead. So let's just break up a cookie right now. As you can see, it already breaks up. We have a harder exterior, which crumbles up. We have a soft and gooey interior, pretty much the texture you expect from a chocolate chip cookie. Now let's see how it tastes, right? Because in the end, taste matters for more than just looks and calories. So let's see. Hard exterior, gooey interior. You can taste the vanilla, the texture coming from the erythritol and the casein. Really makes for a good cookie, man. I'd say these are at least an 8.5 out of 10 compared to the real deal, without question. These are a really good alternative, man. But that's just what they are, an alternative. It's a compromise. If you want the real deal, you're gonna have to use 80% butter and a real shit ton of sugar. So if you want that in your body, then go for it. I don't want 80% butter, I don't want sugar, because I know what that does to me, and that's not something I want to satisfy my cravings with, because let's face it, we all want to lose weight, we're all struggling with weight, me included, and anabolic recipes are the answer, man. Anabolic recipes, and especially anabolic desserts. That is why I focus mainly on desserts on this channel, because desserts are where I used to screw up. each and every time it was the dessert that got me. I didn't get fat by eating a lot of pizza, a lot of fast food, junk food. No, for me it was the desserts. So that is why I made it my goal to get off of the high fat, high sugar desserts and find the alternative. I have a really crazy sweet tooth, and this is how I cope with it, by making low calorie anabolic desserts. And if you're like me and you screw up on desserts more often than you screw up on junk food, pizza and other high calorie main foods, then that's the way to go, man. That's the way to stay on track and keep you from becoming a fat ass. Because that's basically it. But I digress. Let's get back to the cookies. So you saw how simple these are. These were born out of my desire to make a really simple low calorie anabolic chocolate chip cookie that doesn't take a shit ton of ingredients, doesn't take a shit ton of time to put together. I just wanted to put this thing in my mouth as quick as possible.
That's what she said.
So if you want a simple, quick, low-calorie, anabolic chocolate chip cookie, there's your answer, man. There is your answer. It doesn't get any easier than this. Just remember the magic number 20 and you're all set. If you like this type of content, smash that subscribe button, give this video a big like, hit the bell notification icon so you get notified every time I put out a new awesome, amazing recipe such as this one. Leave me a comment in the comment section below if you make these, if they turn out amazing for you as they did for me. And always remember, you can do it. Everyone can. No exceptions.